Hey, welcome back. The MLB barn, or the sports barn, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to hang up some pennants or something. Am I allowed to do that? Or that probably violates some copyright or some damn thing. Maybe a baseball or something. I don't know. Anyway, Eric Arnold here on Friday, the 29th of, April. We handicap baseball here in the sports barn. That's what we do. We got 4 plays for you today on the Friday. Hey, great day yesterday. Swept the board. Like Harvey Keitel says in Pulp Fiction. Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet. It's a long season, so let's not get too excited. But it was a good. It was a good day. Let's throw that slide up there. What do we have there? I don't even remember. Can't remember what happens from one day to the other. That's what I was trying to explain to my father. He's worried that he's starting to forget things. It's like, shit, I forget things all the time. I guess when you forget something when you're over 90, then you think, well, this is it. Here it comes. Here comes Alzheimer's. I'm a vegetable. I'm the president. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything. So I guess he's nervous. But hell, I forget things all the time. I just know I'm not losing my marbles. We had the Marlins. They squeaked by. We had a lot of squeakers yesterday, so we'll take it. The Rays, they squeaked by. The Astros apparently did not bother getting a hit or a base runner for the first 7 innings, and then still pulled it out. I think we're right about Verlander, though. That guy, he's going to start commanding Verlander prices very quickly. You better get on him now while you still have some value there, because pretty soon you're going to be laying 300 every time he throws. And then the Phillies. Wheeler he's still not right. I had to. Generally, when the Phillies game's on, I turn off the sound just because I cannot stand listening to Tom McCarthy. I mean, he just drives me crazy, this guy. He's... To hear him tell it, it sounds like the Phillies have won 4 out of the last 5 World Series. He is just such a relentless homer, and there's nothing to homer about. The Phillies are not a very good team, and they haven't been for the 10 years. He'll sit there and tell me that Bryce Harper swings at 72% of first pitches, which, that's a fact. He's not making that up. That's a fact. But he makes that sound like it's a good thing. It's like, what? I don't think that's a good thing. I think that's a bad thing. I think that means he has no plate discipline. I think that means that the pitcher can throw him anything and he's going to swing at it. But T-Mac wants me to think that's a good thing. Well, anyway, that's why I turned the sound down. But for whatever reason, I had it up for about 10 minutes before that's too much T-Mac. Wheeler his velocity's down. That's a problem with Wheeler. His velocity's down. He got such a late start in spring training. I mean, later than everybody else that, the lockout put everybody behind. And Wheeler's even further behind than that. So that's what the issue is here, is that he doesn't have his velocity, so that's why he's gotten blown up a few times here early in the season. But even yesterday, he was, kind of dancing through the raindrops. So we might be a little careful how we land on Zach Wheeler here going forward. But I think we've had him twice this year, or 3 times this year, and we've lost twice. Yesterday was our first win with him. Anyway, so 4-0, hooray. Let's move forward. I think we're definitely going to have an episode of the Politics Barn following this episode. I think I'll just shoot it after I shoot this, because I'm agitated about the Ministry of Truth. If you don't know what that is, the Department of Homeland Security announced yesterday that they have formed some disinformation board, which is run by some hardcore Democrat progressive operative, some 33-year-old bureaucrat, is the disinformation chief. It's like, what is, I mean, It's like you're living in an Orwell novel. It's crazy, but I got to talk about that. So if you give a shit about free speech and, losing your rights, you might want to listen. Anyway, let's see. So Friday, where are we at here? Well, we got 4 picks. Let's do that. Here. All right, Astros. They won for us yesterday. We're going to come right back with them here, going to Toronto. Yeah, the Astros are a premium team. They pretty much just are. It's a team that might stumble around a little bit. They've kind of screwed around here in April. They're not playing great, but they're still, right around 500. They'll get some people healthy and start stringing them at some point. They lose a Garrett Cole, but then they come right back here with the Verlander. They always seem to have half decent pitching, as well as a good lineup. And clearly that front office is ready to cut their mother's throats to win. See aforementioned 2017 scandal of banging on trash cans. Yeah, well, I mean, if we're betting, do we really care how they win? As long as we're on them. So, these are guys that'll do anything to win. And there's no way they flushed out all the hardcore, we're going to cheat to win guys. There's still a bunch of those guys in the organization. I'm certain of that. So, this is still a premium team. You're getting a pretty good price here. I mean, we're getting paid to play this premium team here. Kikuchi for the Blue Jays, he used to pitch for the Mariners, if you remember that. And the Astros own the Mariners, i.e. they own Kikuchi. The Astros have seen Kikuchi a lot. That's one of those pitchers that they've faced, they've probably faced him 10, 15, maybe upwards of 20 times. And they have a great record against them because the Mariners suck and the Astros are good. So I don't think they're going to be afraid. It's like, here comes a guy that we know. I mean, I know this. Anytime in Little League, if I saw we were playing High Point and Toby Toronado was on the mound, I knew I was going to have a good day. It's like, Toby's on the mound? Oh, boy, I'm going to have a good day. There's just certain pitchers you can hit. And the Astros hit Kikuchi. So we're looking here at 105, getting paid here. This is value. We'll take it. We're going to take the Phillies. We're going to keep pushing on the Phillies. The Phillies have righted the ship after a terrible road trip, but nothing makes you feel better than hosting the Rockies, who forevermore, some things just are, and they never change. The Rockies are good at home, and they're terrible on the road. I don't know if I've never lived in Denver. I've been to Denver. I guess the air there is just not like other places. It's just dry. It's. I guess you get tired walking up 3 flights of steps, or out of breath, perhaps is a better word maybe than tired. Well, whatever reason, they can't carry it over when they go out of Denver. It's like, it's like you're on Mars and now you're on the planet Earth. It's just, what the hell? They're so bad on the road. So the Phillies took advantage of that. They're on a streak. They're playing the Mets. The Mets are playing well too. Nola pitches okay against the Mets. He last couple of years, Nola has just been not good. And McGill looks like he's a budding star. But, the Phillies are playing pretty well right now. Nola pitches pretty well against the Mets. The Phillies play pretty well in New York. So all these things, I mean, let's put it this way. If an opponent's inside an opponent's stadium, part of that stadium is named for one of your players, then you want to kind of play against that team. In other words, in the right field corner at Citi Field, that's called Utleyville for the great Chase Utley. Chase Utley hit so many home runs down in that corner, they started calling it Utleyville. Well, that's because the Phillies play pretty well inside Citi Field. They always have. Even the shitty Phillies play pretty well up there. So we think this is an okay place to take a shot here with Aaron Nola, and we're getting paid, plus 108. So we think this is an okay place. So we're going to go with the Phillies here. The model, this is probably the best game today. The model loves Cubs. The Cubs aren't that good, and they haven't played that well. We just, I guess, think that this is a spot for them to maybe take a shot. That division teams generally play closer than what the records indicate. Occasionally you get one of these deals like the Yankees own the Orioles and beat them 18 out of 19 times. That happens occasionally, but oftentimes these division rivalries keep the things a little closer. So here the Cubs are not quite as good as the Brewers. The Brewers have been having lots of fun beating up the Pirates. So here now they're going to play the Cubs, and I think the Cubs are better than the Pirates. I think it's safe to say that. So I think here maybe we're catching a little value with the Cubs dropping in. Brewers have been on the road. This is a quick changeover for them. They were just in Pittsburgh yesterday. Less than 24 hours ago, they were in Pittsburgh. So Cubs flying in, dropping in quick, might have a chance to steal the opener here. So we'll take the Cubs. And then we're going to take a shot here with the Diamondbacks. The model loves this game. I'm a little leery about it just because, I got a winning franchise against a shitty franchise, and I've got the shitty franchise. Boy, I'm hoping I'm getting paid here. And I guess we are, plus 173. That'd be a nice underdog win if we get this one. Bumgarner, he's just average. He's just, he's certainly not the pitcher he was in San Francisco. Wainwright, I hate playing against Wainwright. Wainwright's in the Hall of Fame as far as betting goes. He's an all-time winner as far as that shit goes. But, this is kind of a spot where you might be looking for the crummy team in that the Cardinals are going well right now and maybe are just taking it easy, just kind of throw out their B game, and the Diamondbacks might sneak in there and steal one. So that's what we're looking here. That if it's a 4-game set there in St. Louis between the D-backs and the Cardinals. The D-backs already lost the first one. They don't want to get swept the 4-game series. Nobody likes that to happen. So looking at the games as far as where are we going to get one, this is probably a good shot as any to get one. I'm figuring Friday or Sunday. I don't like road teams on Saturdays. But we think it's tonight or it's Sunday that the D-backs have their best chance to steal one. So we're going to go with them tonight and hope we get some value there. So we got 4 underdogs for you today. We had 4 favorites for you yesterday. We swept the board yesterday. So let's see if we can flip it over and sweep the board again. Why not? Sounds good to me. Good. All right. For you people that stopped by, hit the like button, or don't hit the like button. No, really, seriously, hit the like button. And let's see if we can get a few more subscribers in here. And, I've always thought if I continue to win, the subscribers will come. I've found that's not the case. So I don't know what that's all I want to do, frankly, is win. I'd rather win than learn how to make professional videos and all this other stuff, which would take lots of time. I just need to win because we're actually betting these games making money or losing money. So we need to win. Let's keep winning. All right. Thanks, Eric Arnold. Till maybe, I don't know if we'll have another video this weekend. I'm going to say we probably will. So I'll talk to you later this weekend.